Everyone, and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic with me, Mangy Panda. So we're picking up in the spring of 1938, so 8 years into the game, and we are on episode 14, 14 of our early start Let's Play. So I'll kind of give you a heads up of what's gone on over the winter. Let's pause real quick. So we got a lot of the rail network is laid in now. We're all the way out here, connected up to this station with at least one track. We got the other track coming in. We've got also building the tracks from the other side going around there. Got a lot of this graveled in here, through here. This is working on this right here. Most of this is graveled. We have this construction office done. We got these storages done. We're going to start construction on this here so that we can transport raw materials out to here via train and move a lot of our construction equipment to this construction office so they don't have as far to drive and haul materials. In the town, this right here is one of the newer housing blocks that we unlocked. So this one actually holds 200 people. As you can see, let's change our overlay. We are pretty well full. We just built this one. We've got room for 83, so it's already filled up almost halfway. One vacancy there. 3, 5, 1. We're pretty well at our maximum capacity. Started construction on a distribution office here. Let's get that taken care of. This is going to handle the distribution for this whole town. Once we get our train lines really up and running, we're going to use this warehouse. It's also going to store the chemicals for the water plant stuff. That way this distribution office just goes here, picks up food, clothing, alcohol, chemicals, delivers it, goes here, picks up the meat, delivers it to where it needs to go. Another thing is our orphanages are really stressing. So we did unlock a bigger orphanage when we researched Soviet functionalism. So I think that's what it was. So we're building the bigger orphanage here, and we'll probably close down maybe this one. That should help stabilize our orphanage problem. And you can see there's times where our shop is really starting to get stressed to its limits. So either we have to stop adding population to the town, or we need to add in another store of some type. So what we're going to do is we are going to come in here. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of these. And we are going to come in and we're going to put in just, whoops, not wrong. There we go. New service 100. So we're going to put in just a grocery store. Okay. I know I'd said before not to use these because they don't sell clothing, they don't sell electronics. But everybody can go here to get their clothing, and that's not something they need all the time. Food and meat they need every day. So to eliminate some of the pressure on this store, we're going to put in another store over here that's just going to cater to the food and meat needs of our population. Can we? No, we can get there. Right there at work. No, come on. Come on. Go right to there. Perfect. Let's get that set to a high priority. Go ahead and put you on a high priority and let me know when you're done. And get our footpaths put back in. There we go. Alright. Then that'll help alleviate, like I said, some of the pressure off of this. Or it's either that or we went with the bigger store we now have available, which is this one. And you can see it is much bigger than that grocery store. So we would have to see, there's our message with the orphans. So we would have to move it somewhere like maybe here-ish. But then it's not connected up to the warehouses. It's easier to do that. That's a quick temporary fix. I'm not sure how permanent this whole town here is going to be once we start getting... This is going to be a much bigger, important city. We got a lot of research done over the winter. One of the things we researched was bauxite. And so we have right in here, where's that? There we go. Right in here, we've got a lot of really good bauxite. So we could add to where our coal and gravel is being processed, we could add in aluminum. We're a little ways away from doing that, but that's a possibility. Let's get time going. Don't need that. But what we're going to work on today is some of the infrastructure for this area. So electrical, water, sewage, all that good kind of stuff. So let's start with our electrical. Let's get our priority switch. So we are, let's see, my power out is over here. Where do we want to put this? We can maybe put this. No, I don't want it too close to the tracks. Let's say here for right now. And let's look at, right, so you, when you are running, you will power all of that, but we should just go ahead and have a backup anyway. So let's get, I know I got not enough coverage for my orphans. All right. So let's start on this end. Right there looks good. Come on, let me get in there. There we go. Let's add one here. And there. Okay, so that should. Okay, so you cover all that, but you don't cover the station. You cover the station. You cover everything here. You should cover that stuff as well. You cover all of those. You get that station, you get those. So the only thing you do not cover the heating point. Yeah, we kind of need that covered. I think so. Yep. Let's grab. Where were you? There you are. Let's just go ahead and get another one right there. All right, so perfect. So we got all of those. And while we're at it, we'll just put in. Oh, we're out of funds. Let's get that taken care of. Managed to pay off 45,000. That was nice. So we could go take the same loan, actually a little bit less. Okay, that gives us some operating capital. Not enough tutors. Yep, gotcha. All right, sewage. Which way? We want them pointing that way. All right, so. It's our way to get. And come forward. It's like right there. Really? You are like, so I actually. There instead. You don't get that. So we need to add an extra one over in this area. That should give us complete coverage of all of that. So then we add in our water substations in the same places. One there. Where did I have? One there. And one there. And nothing over there needs water or sewage. All right, so that's done. One of the things we are going to do. We want a water tower. Yeah, that looks like a good spot for it. And We can do a water station here. Or over here we can. Yeah, let's put it right there. And we'll move the water tower. Water tower can go right here, and real quick, let's get that put in. All right, so sewage. We're in. There's. Oh, what was finished? Distribution office. Okay, so you. You. We'll relocate to here. And we will add you. And you. That should work. And we're doing our construction there. Okay, we just finally got the groundworks laid in. As soon as we get some vehicles here, we will set this route up. Okay, and where are you going? Oh, research program finished. Yep, all right. No, I don't want to do that. Let's get out of work. Covered. All right, so everybody's here. All right, perfect. All right. So you will go to here where you will load food and alcohol for right now. Oh, and clothes. No. Okay, and then you will go to the border where you are going to load clothes and chemicals and meat. All right, and here, and here. So there, you will unload everything, unload. You will not load, you will unload. And that should be set. Got all the ore until that other orphanage is done. Okay, perfect. All right, back over here. So sewage. Sewage tank. Sewage switch. There we go. Yep, I know I got not enough ore. So I got. We need. What's my height at? All right, so you're 12. Where? You're at 8. So if we go... That will work. I really want those bigger pipes. Oh, wait. Yeah, that one. Right there. Okay. So you will go to him. I have you go to there. You... Come on. Why are you being difficult? We'll go to there. Is that it? Did I just have those 3? I thought I had a 4th one. Maybe I just had those 3. Well, we'll leave that there anyways. Alright. And you are going to take this long journey. We'll park you right there for now. Grab another switch. And put one there. And one there. Let's go ahead and just connect you up to you. And okay, that should be good. Right. Oh, no, that's my other switch. All right. Perfect. All right, let's get all those approved. Now then, let's take our water. Whoops, that's what we forgot. Get rid of that pipe. We will need a pumping station. I can just sit there. Like that. Where is water switch? Let's get a switch here. You're going to come out like that. You are going to go play nice. Let's get a small pipe. It's going to go to there. Rid of that water tower. Okay, let's get another switch. What am I? I'm on the wrong side. Alright, and there works. No, I don't want a big pipe to go. Like that. And a little pipe can go to there. And to there. That should have all of my water connections taken care of. Perfect. Alright, and let's get back to our electrical. We need a transformer. And where do we want We'll probably just put the transformer here. And we will move this to, say, here. And let's go. What do we need? Do we need a lot of power? Necessarily. Let's go 10. That'll work. Okay, you are connected. May change these power lines depending on, yeah, they're looking super messy. Cancel that. That works. You can come into there. Don't we have one more right here? Okay, and I do believe that's all of you guys. Perfect. Let's go ahead and approve those. And what is, I don't even know what this smaller power plant produces. So he produces 600, so he only produces 10 megawatts. Wow. Wow. Alright, well, that makes that easy, because that's all you produce. Okay, and that is done. Alright, everything's hooked up to... Alright, let's get back to the city. Yep, you go ahead and take care of this, and this. Getting the bricks and everything out here. Everything's come along nicely. That looks awesome. Where are we at on our train line? Okay, we need to fix that there. You can start working on that. You've already got that. Okay, and you are working on those there. You're almost done with those. Perfect. That is done. That is done. So we need to get this to a high priority so we can get started on that. And we need to figure out where we're going to put our better rail construction office and get rid of this. So where would be a good spot? Maybe in here? Yep, I know. We're building a bigger orphanage. Where are we at? We're waiting on bricks and boards. Okay, you got those done. Yep, that needs to be a higher priority. I already put it on high priority, I guess not. Heating, we're still doing good. We're making money almost every month, which is allowing us to slowly pay down our debt. These trucks are just so small. It'd be nice once we can finally start to upgrade them. Okay. Can drop off some more bricks. Still need 45 tons of so many bricks in these buildings. Here, because each one you can hold, what, 5 tons of brick? No. 4 tons of bricks. You can hold 5 tons of steel. Got 28 people waiting there. We are getting more educated people. We're up to 25% of our population. This I've opened up. No, I have not opened the police station up. I opened the courthouse up all the way, but I opened this up all the way. So we can hopefully start training some more people. Let's turn this down. We don't need, I'm not as, we can slowly research that stuff. I max out. I did max out the hospital. Hospital's good. School is great. Kindergarten, yep, everything's looking good. We have 0 unemployment. 7 kids that can't go to the university, and of course prisoners. I only have the 1 prison bus. I'm not that worried about it right now. Until we get some better transportation. See, we're almost full again. You have, right, you do have trucks coming. Awesome. I see more bricks. We're gonna drop some more people off. There we go. That should really kick the construction into overdrive. Oh, we got a lot of people coming. Or a lot of buses with not a lot of people. Okay, well, whatever. Here come the bricks. Good, because we used up everything we had. I can't even deliver the, look at that. Oh, we're gonna, oh, there's our last load of bricks right there. Okay, there's our last load of boards. 4 tons of bricks. Everything is good. Let's watch them build. Mainly We may not even tear down the other orphanage. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. We are done. And just as another bus shows up. All right. You will now add that orphanage to your list. And electrified rail is done. That's quick. Okay, who is full? You are full. All right. You know what? Can we get a playground back here for the kids? Let's get a playground for the children. For the children. All right. You can come back through here to there. Perfect. Yep, let's go ahead and get that started. Let's get that as a high priority. And we'll just go ahead and assign you to start working on that. Notify me when that is done. It should really help. You're age 15, you have 0 criminality, you're 44% loyal. Looks excellent. What are you bringing? Load up, what? Are you picking up a crane? No. What the? You are picking up a crane, okay. Okay, why are you guys are just sitting there? Okay, who is bringing stuff to the orphanage? Okay, you're bringing some meat. You're bringing some clothes. Okay. That works. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to change this. We want 80% food and 20% meat. Or clothes, not meat. All right, so we got our clothes. We got some meat. What are you doing? You're going back to the distribution office. Oh, I put crops. You're supposed to load food. That's your problem. Oops. That potentially was bad. So what do you got on you? Yeah, we can go with orangey color on the orphanage. Alright, now you're going to get food. That works. How are we doing over here? Excellent. All right, we can connect some of these roads back up. That works. Let's disconnect that road. And we can upgrade that road. And for right now, just move you all to there. Finishing up that section of track there. You just go ahead and go. You'll be fine. All right. I think that's where we are going to call this episode for today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. If so, give it a like. If you want to see more content like that, please subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.